This video tutorial I will explain what is one-to-many relationship. In one-to-many relationship, one record in a table can be associated with one or more records in another table. Here you can see employee table. It has employee ID, employee name, age, salary and created date columns. And here you can see address table. It has address ID, employee ID, street name, city, country, zip code and created date columns. And here employee ID is the primary key and which is a foreign key in address table, and address ID is the primary key. This is an example of one-to-many relationship. One employee can have multiple addresses. How we are achieving is, in employee table, employee ID is the primary key and which is a foreign key in address table. We will fill records in employee table and address table, and we will see how one record in employee table can be associated with one or more records in address table. Here you can see employee table. It has 3 records, and here you can see address table. It has 5 records. For employee ID 1, there are 2 records in address table, and for employee ID 2, there are 3 records in address table. For employee ID 3, there is no records in address table. So we are linking these two tables using employee ID. So using one-to-many relationship, we can easily identify the employee Peter has 2 addresses and the employee Dave has 3 addresses. Here you can see employee table. It has 3 records, and here you can see address table. It has 5 records. I want to know how many addresses are linked to employee ID 1, then I can use this query. Select start from address where employee ID equal to 1. For employee ID 1, there are 2 records are there, and if I want to identify for employee ID 2, then change it, and here you can see for employee ID 2, there are 3 records are there. In address table, employee ID is the foreign key, and this is how we can set the foreign key constraint when you create the address table. You can get Java source code link from the description of the video. In mobile, to see the description, click on this icon. It will expand like this, and here you can see the description. It contains Java source code links. Click on these links to get the Java source code.